Hey you guys, I'm excited to show you some of the stuff I picked up at a local card shop in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Stay tuned. Hello to all my sports card collector, investor, all the collectibles friends that are out there. Thank you very much for joining me here again for another episode. I did take a few days off. For those that don't watch my channel, I went down to Florida. My grandfather turned 90 years old this weekend, so it was kind of a family reunion type get together in Cocoa Beach. It was a good time. It was good to see everybody. It was way too short. We were literally kind of in and out, and we drove down. So, we did get some time to be able to see everybody, but it was bittersweet just because it was so short. But me and my brothers and some of the other guys out there, we went to a card shop. We found a card shop. I'm going to talk about what we picked up there, but first I have to thank this video's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bob's Card Market, a premier sports card trading community with over 900 members located on a Discord. It is free to join. Guys, check them out. And if you're looking for an alternative place to buy and sell trading cards and just looking for a great community, check out Bob's Card Market. I've got a link located in the video description as well as in the comments section. It's 100% free to join. All right, I'm excited to show you the pickup that I had at the card shop. It was actually a pretty cool find, I thought, especially if you know what I like to collect. But I wanted to show you first. My brother flew in from Seattle, and he had brought some cards from when I was a kid that he had been holding on to. And basically, when I was a kid, I would write letters. There used to be in the back of the Beckett magazines, all of the team addresses were there. You could send a self-addressed stamped envelope to a player at a team, and sometimes they would write back, or their ghostwriter did, or whoever, maybe their mom or their aunt or whoever did it for them, somebody did. But I have a bunch of these autographs back from that time period. It's probably 1989 to 1993 maybe is probably when I did this, but I want to show these to you because some of these guys will definitely ring a bell if you were collecting cards back then. And it's funny how the guys, the prospects of the day, some of them of course go on and do great things, and then others, they just kind of fall by the wayside. One of those guys was Neil Anderson. This guy was a running back for the Bears. He had promise, and this is his auto possibly, or maybe somebody signed it for him. Another guy like this, Mark Carrier. Mark Carrier was a running back. I'm surprised I sent this action pack card. It'd probably be kind of difficult to sign, but I sent it. Mackie Sasser. I believe this guy was from Tallahassee, and that was part of the reason why I was living in Tallahassee at the time. So I think this might have been a local signature where I met him. I believe this was in Tallahassee, along with Peter Warwick and some of the Seminoles from the early 90s. Terrell Buckley was another guy that played, I think, corner for the Seminoles. Favre, I was a huge Favre fan, so it kind of looks like his signature, but it also kind of looks like maybe somebody did it for him. I don't know. It kind of does. I've got a couple of his that I'd sent away for. J.R. Ryder, this was the guy, hot prospect out of UNLV. The Admiral, David Robinson, signed this in silver. Or somebody did. This is one of my favorites. So, Sean Kemp, number 40 on the back. Barry Foster, another great running back for the Steelers. Great for a few years, but he was a good player. This is kind of a big one if it's real. Penny Hardaway. I couldn't believe I actually got this one back, to be honest. He was a big star back then. John Elway, that signature came back to like this. It was a little bit scribbly there. The Sharpie he was using didn't really come through. The Bus, Jerome Bettis. Troy Aikman. The Human Highlight Reel, Dominique Wilkins. The man himself, Reggie White. Rest in peace, Reggie White. Another Mark Carrier. I was just going after Mark Carrier back then. Shannon Sharp, during his playing days. And then Andre Rison, who was a beast wide receiver back in those days. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to share that. So that was something that I did it, but I think a lot of other kids did it as well. And it was that self-addressed stamped envelope. None of those were in person, so I don't know. Actually, the Mackie Sasser, I think, was in person. But outside of that, those were all mail-aways that came back to me. So I'll never really know, but still pretty cool. When I was a kid, the big thing was going to check the mail. And if I saw my own handwriting on the envelope, I knew that it was one of these coming back. So that was always a thrill, checking the mail every day. I thought that I definitely had to share that with you guys. All right, let's get to my pickup at the card shop. So let me set the stage a little bit. Case Breakers is the name of the shop in Cocoa Beach. Paul, really nice guy. We walked in. He did not have a lot of slabs, not a lot of graded cards. It looked like, and what he had said is he had bought a big collection or some collections. And so he had a lot of raw cards, but he had binders of different things. Most of it was baseball in his shop, and I don't collect baseball. It's probably 95% baseball. He had some wax that he was selling, but he did have on one of the top shelves, he had pieces of, or sets that were incomplete sets, but like 72 Topps football. I went through all of them from like 1967 all the way up to 1987. And a lot of them, like 70, you had like the Terry Bradshaw, the Roger Staubach rookie cards are out of those early 70s sets. Walter Payton rookie card was not in the 76 Topps set. But the one set that was complete was a set of 86 Topps football. So if you can see, it was a complete set. The Jerry Rice rookie is right there on the bottom. Actually, it looks like it's in pretty decent shape. It's all broken into, it's in order too. So it's all the way through. You've got all the teams that are, all the 49ers players are on one page, and it goes through. There is, and I checked, the Bruce Smith rookie card is in here. The Reggie White rookie card is in here. And I just love the look of the set too. That 86 Topps football set is just really cool looking. And again, if we're going back to childhood nostalgia, this was a set that when I was a kid was just too expensive. I was buying 89 Pro Set stuff. 86 Topps was not cheap back then. And even like not even the rookie cards, but like the Joe Montana card in this set. There's also a Steve Young rookie card in this set as well that's in here. But you've just got, I love the green bordering. I'll show kind of there's like Steve Largent, so it's all broken down into teams. But that was my big pickup. He was asking $150 for the complete set of 86 Topps football. And I didn't look to see if on eBay there was a raw set available or anything, but I offered him $100 for it in the binder, and I got it for $100. So I was excited to get this one and add it to the personal collection. Obviously, not any sort of flip. I mean, I guess I could take maybe the Jerry Rice, get them graded, and that sort of thing. But I think that I'll probably just kind of put this away. I've got a set of 89 Score football. I've got a set of 87 Topps football. So I've got a lot of the complete sets. So I wouldn't say I'm a huge set collector, but for certain sets like this, where it's just affordable, where it's, complete set for $75 or something, I've got a set of 89 Score supplemental as well, and it's an inexpensive set to get a complete set of, but one from my childhood, that's pretty cool. So I wanted to share that with you all. Let me know, are you a set collector? Are you collecting any of the 80s football or 70s football or 60s football? Let me know, or anything else for that matter, guys. I hope that you all have been well. I've not made a video in a few days, and it feels a little weird, to be honest, but I'm happy to be back in the saddle. Tomorrow we have our Hobby News Tuesdays, and then of course we've got Off Centered with Brad. That'll be on Thursday night, and more to come as well. So hope everyone has a great Monday, and I will talk to you again later, guys. Take care.